How you doing? Make sure it's taping because last time it shut off on me. And so it's the third time trying. But I'll show you your car as soon as I get done. I got the inside done. Excuse me. No, the only thing I have to do is I'm waiting on the wire for that, the 3-prong, and then I got to figure out where these wires connect to. Let me see it right here, and that's for the lights. And I'm just gonna leave that open, so that way it's easy to get to. Yeah, the box is just so dirt and shit won't get in it. But seats are in, you know, seat belts are on, everything's on. The handbrake works real good. Works really good. Forward reverse works like it's supposed to. I know you saw that in another video. And if it's backwards, then I'll just, you know, replace it like I said, switch them around. Brakes work really good. And well, I tightened everything down and moved it out the way, you know, with ties. You know, all my lights and everything. So that way everything's out the way. Stuff like that. And then when I get a chance to, I'll test the brakes. And also, I got the thing up, you know, with ties. For right now, I'll see how it works. And if those don't stay on, what I'll do is get some wire somewhere and put those on. And I got to do the fenders, make sure those are straight. And I still have to get that bolt. Now, I might just see how much the bolt's going to cost and just go ahead and order that. And if I ever get the money, which I get paid this Thursday coming. So I get paid on the 15th and the 30th. And I think the day is the 26th or something. I think we get paid Wednesday or Thursday. I think it's Thursday. But I'm just gonna paint all the, you know, clean them up, buff them, you know, with the sander, so that way the paint will stick to it better. And I'll just paint them this black. It's supposed to be it's fast dry, and the color is, what does that say? Gloss. Okay, gloss black. That's what I thought. I thought it was gloss black. I might even paint the cover too, make it look better. Paint that too. Paint it black, you know. Then again, I might just paint that yellow. Well, I got the spray can. Oh, it's in the other box. But I've got another spray can. I was thinking about painting the box yellow, so that way it matches the cart. And I'll put a little, you know, visual right there, you know, kind of blend in with the black. But the gas tank, I'm gonna leave it orange. I'm gonna leave, and up underneath, you know, of course, I didn't do that either. But that's what I've got. I got my lights in. You know, it looks pretty good. You know, the steering wheel, I'll have to check and see if it's straight or not. It might be a little off, but yeah, it's a little off, but it ain't gonna hurt nothing. You know, the only thing is you know, driving and everything. I think it'll be fine. Let's see. Goes it there. Yeah, it's a bit off, but it ain't gonna hurt nothing. It's almost, I almost got it center. Almost did pretty good. I didn't do bad. Not bad at all. But that's how she looks. And she kind of glistens in the sunlight if I do it right. You know, as you can see right there, it kind of glistens a little bit. Shines. Yeah, and we'll do some touch up on it, you know, right there, right there. Touch up on the front. I took the tools out so you can see it. And I'm going to adjust the seat. And it's got the adjustment right here. To see the adjustment right there. And when I get in there, when I get down off the tires, I don't want to do it with it on the jacks because it might fall down and mess it up. But when I bring it down on the tires, you know, I'm going to bring the seat forward, adjust the steering wheel to however I need it, and do like that. But this Thursday, I'm going to take the tires with me and take some money out the bank and get them done. I'm gonna take about 60 out because it shouldn't be no more than 50, but it'll give me a little extra just in case. Let me fix this. Thing come loose. Hold on a second. I still gotta fix that, but it looks alright. Yeah, I did pretty good with it. I still got. I'm gonna look at the stator, and either that or just replace it, because I don't even want to mess with it. You know, it's not getting any power, and I don't know why, but I'm gonna put it in like it's supposed to be. You know, I've watched videos on it, so I know how to do it, and also I don't have the special tool to be able to take it off, but it shows you how you can do it without taking, you know, without the special tool. But the special tool makes it easier, you know. But it still can be took off without it, and it's easier going back on too. So you just tighten it down. There you go. Which is actually weird. Anyways, you know, that's the flywheel part. But with taking off the stator, it's just got 4 bolts in it. That's it. Comes right out. I think it's 2 or 4 bolts. And then I gotta get a filler gauge, because I think it's like 0.10 that it's got to be for the magneto, so that way, you know, it does the charge thing or whatever. I think that's what it is, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll have to find out. And one thing I noticed that I'm gonna have to do, yeah, I seen it pop, is this part right here. I'm just gonna have to put it up, you know, because it popped. I'm just gonna put it up to where it'll stay in place. That way it's out of the way. You know, it's not flopping around or nothing. I'm gonna have to put it right here. So I gotta remember to do that. Actually, I can do that right now. Where'd I put my ties? Here we go. Hold on a second. Too many. I'll put this like that. Hold on a second. Turn this around. Had it. Give me a second. I'm trying to get this piece in there. Oh, let me put the phone down. Hopefully it won't shut off. I hope not anyway. Let me set it down right there, maybe you can see me. And hopefully it won't shut off. But this right here, I had it right here. And what I may do is just put it where it's up out the way and not have it. I had it tight, but I think I'll just do like that. Let me get a tool. I gotta cut the thing off. And this right here is very sharp, so I have to be careful. As you can see. But I don't know if you saw it or not, but that's what I did. But that's it. Go on, Tanya. Get get around there. You'll pull on it. Get. But the handbrake, you know, it works real good. You know, I still got to put the tank on, stuff like that. And get the stator, the tires. Now I'm going to put the front on, take a picture of the front, so that way people can see what it looks like in video. But like I said, I'm not going to put the back on until I make sure it goes in forward and reverse like it's supposed to, so that way you can see it better. But all I got to do is put those on. Put the fenders on. I got to fix those and make sure I need to make sure that I have all the pieces I need for the fender pieces, unless I just go ahead and buy new bars, which I shouldn't need them. I just have to tighten it down, and that should be all I have to do, just tighten it down. So, and you know, because they're gonna definitely have to be painted. And I'll just get my sander I had and touch them up, you know, and paint them with the black, or the black. And then what I'll do is paint the little box yellow, which actually would sound pretty good. That's actually going to be pretty cool. I paint the box, but I'll do that later when I go to sand and paint the things. And I'll just take this box right here, take the stuff out of this one, out of that one, and put it in this one, because there's really not a lot of stuff in there. And I'll take my tools out and everything, and all the stuff will be in that box, and I'll just put it with this one, you know, in the thing, and everything that goes with it will be sitting inside of the thing. Well, I'm gonna have the seat cover up so that way I don't mess it up, or just put it next to it or something, because all that goes with it. Seats too, you know, like I said, somebody take the seat pieces off and put new boards or something there and make new seats, you know, or use them for whatever. I don't need it, and there ain't no sense in keeping it. So, and I want to check the brakes, make sure they work good. Might have to adjust them a bit, you know. They might be good. I just have to find out. You know, I figured out how to adjust it, you know, on the front. You know, you take these little push rod things right here, and when you put them in there, all you gotta do is, you know, adjust it for where you want it. Okay, now they're even. And then what you do is, that'll give you more brake. Yeah, it's too tight. You gotta loosen it up. You don't want them too tight. There. Push on the brake so that way it loosens up. Okay. That one's a little tight, but it'll work itself out. You know, they'll work themselves out and everything. I know. Ain't no biggie. But that's what I have so far. And Monday I should have the adapter for the key. And this Thursday, well, this Monday, this Thursday I will work on getting a stator, unless I can get one sooner. I was supposed to have gotten one yesterday by somebody, but it hadn't happened yet, and I'm kind of mad because they're not doing what they said they would. So I'm kind of upset about that. But there's really nothing I could do except deal with it. But as soon as I get to lower this thing down, that means it's done. I'm gonna make sure this motor's running first before I put it down. I'm gonna have to have help taking it down. May have to get the wife. I'll pick it up and get the wife to move the things out of the way, and that way I can set the thing down and get her to do the same thing at the front, so that way it's out of the way. And it's gonna be, you know, it's got less crap in there. You know, it don't, as you can see, it don't look all jumbled up in front. You know, it looks a lot better, more open, because you don't really need much. You got a handle right here, handle right there. That's all you really need, and somewhere to put your feet. You know, this seat's not adjustable, but that one is. The driver's seat's adjustable for different size adults. And I found out you have to be at least 16 to drive this thing. So, but you don't have to have a license. You just have to be 16, unless you're 13 and real tall. You know, I'm 5'4" 3/4", so I'm gonna have to pull the seat up a little bit. I wish I could get in there now and check and see how it does, but I'm not gonna do it until I get the thing, because ain't no telling how really secure this thing is, and it might fall over, and I don't want to take that chance. I'm just gonna wait till I get it down. I love the pedals too. Funny, see, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. Real funny. That's real funny. But seat belts, I'm gonna have to adjust. You know, I'm gonna try and get the wife on here and ride with me if I can. And I'm definitely gonna test drive this thing. This is gonna be a fun thing to drive. Although I gotta find somewhere to drive it at. You know, I'll be on the road, and I'll probably go through the field we have over across the street and everything. There's a field out there. I'll probably go out there and out, you know, the road and stuff. You know, not the main road, but back here we have, you know, some areas where you can drive it at. And I'll see how fast it goes on the pavement and on the dirt, you know. But I might have to get the wife to hold the video, so that way you can be able to see it. I'm gonna get her to hold it, so that way you can see the reverse and forward. And hopefully she don't turn it off. Just leave it running so that way I can talk to you. And then what I'll do is take you for a test ride. You know, show it like this right here, me driving it. You know, showing it forward, and I'll be using one hand. So that'd be cool. That would be really cool. But as soon as I get the motor running and get them tires, that's pretty much it. That's really the only thing I have to do, minus making sure that the key works with it, stuff like that, you know. But that's mediocre, you know. I'm sure that it'll work. I just have to get the motor running. You know, once I get power to the motor, I'll be fine. I'm just tired of messing with it. You know, I'm just tired of messing with it. I want to get it done. I got to get the tires done, because that's one main thing too. You know, because I want to put them front. Once I put them front tires on, that'd be half of it. And get this motor done, check out all the brakes and everything, make sure they work good. And then I can put the tires on, put the fenders on, and then I'll do the video of everything on it so that we can see it, and I'll start it up. You know, first I'll show you where the key is, turn it off, and then I'll turn the key again to show you the motor and all, you know, how it does. So that way you can see it all. But it's really cool. You know, it's going to be really, really cool when I get it. Super cool. And I have to charge the battery. That's another thing I forgot. So I got to get a battery charger. I almost forgot, because trying to crank it about killed the battery, which is my fault. But anyways, it should be it. But and then somebody can get the headrest. You know, it's got the headrest, but I don't want to put a nasty look on those arms on it, you know, because it looks better like it is. You know, the seats are real nice. You know, of course they're indoor outdoor seats, so it's really good. It's really cool. You know, I think they're fine like they are. You know, although the headrest, you know, if you hit something, your head will bounce back. You won't hit this right here. That's mainly what the headrests are for. Keep your head from hitting those when you bounce and jump and stuff. But it'll be good. But I gotta look this up on the computer about the switch and see where the wires go, which ones go there and which ones go where. And the kill switch, I gotta make sure it works. Yeah, that's the old kill switch. I gotta make sure it works. And then the key, yeah, I got it where it's in place. All I have to do is get the adapter to where I can put it on there. And this right here. And once I get everything, all the wiring, what I'm gonna do is get a tie and put it up here somewhere. You know, put it all up here together. So that way, you know, it's right here, up out the way. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put it right here. And that way it's out of the way. And nobody will get hurt. And it ain't gonna be in my way, nobody's legs. You know, you can get in and out. Won't hurt anything. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. That's what I have so far. And I finally got it done on the front. You know, minus the little details at the top. And then once I get the motor, like I said, once I get the motor, the tires, and the fenders, that's it. You know, main thing I need right now is the motor done. The tires, I could do those last if I had to. But the fenders would be good, because I don't know where to put the fenders at. I might have to bend them a little bit, you know, because it looked like somebody had wrecked it or something. But we'll get it. One way or another, we'll get it. But y'all have a good day. Later.